Hello and welcome back to Lumosity. Let us begin. That's pretty good. No. I hear sound. Where is that coming from? Well, I don't know. So, I suppose what we're going to have to do here is just have an episode with no sound besides me speaking. That's going to be fun, right? Oh, no! Oh, no, I've got a lot to tell you about, too. I can tell you about Star Wars, like Star Wars The Republic. I got so much Star Wars The Republic news. Oh, heck no! Please. No. Oh, you don't want to hear about Star Wars The Republic. Why not? It's so fun. I'm going to tell you about Star Wars The Republic. So, I was playing Star Wars The Republic, and then blah happened, and then blah, blah, blah. I don't understand any of that. Alright, I'll slow down and try to explain it this time. In greater details, and you're such a bad listener. So, basically what happened is I was in a guild, right? The Systems Commonwealth. I told you about that guild before. And then everything fell apart. Like, all the officers left, formed their own guild, people, and then the remaining people left the server, and then the remaining people, after that, when there was only like 2 people left, they went and to quit the game. Quit the game. Yep, they quit the game. And so, basically, I was left in the guild, and I was like, oh, this sucks, and I left and joined another guild. But since they still apparently have the multi-guilding policy, the other characters I had were kicked out of the guild as well. After a little bit of time. I guess they were still trying to figure out what the heck happened. They had a lot of things to worry about. But then when they got all the stuff, when they figured out that I had another character in the guild, because I was so kind, yes, I let them know that. And I knew I shouldn't. I knew I shouldn't at the time. But I was like, yeah, but it would be good. It would be good. They're asking me to, so I probably should. And I did. And then, well, yeah. So they got kicked out, except I was on the guild ship at the time. But then I was banned from the guild ship, and so I had trouble getting back. At least so I believed. But since then, I've come to the realization that, in fact, there was only one reason I was unable to log in for so long. I was being kicked out before I could log in. Yes, I found that there was Sky, who'd been on pretty much all the time when I was on. He was like that. He's always on. I don't get what his problem was, but he was like the foremost officer in the guild. He might have even been the guild leader of that guild. Anyway, besides of course the main guild leader, he might have been like, the leader of that area of the. Anyway, so basically what I'm saying is that. Oh, this is the last part. I'm going to focus on this then. I'd ick. Oops, daisy. No! Oops. Oh, whatever. Alright, so basically, I'm not going to be able to focus while I'm doing this. No. Ah! That was bad. Alright, never mind. Of course, I still managed to get this trophy. This is crazy, really. As I was saying, yeah, so this guy kicked me out, I'm pretty sure. Zaphod is his name. And he's also got another character whose name is Duran, I think. And what I've noticed is, this is what I've noticed, and this is how I came to the conclusion that he was kicking me out before I could log in. Whenever I was able to log in, I would see right there before me, Duran. Always! It didn't matter. It never mattered. I don't know how this goes on me going, but it did. Anyway, I'd log in, and it'd always be Duran sitting there when I'd log in. And Duran would leave, and then Zaphod would come in. I guess is the one with the rank, you know. Duran must not have had the rank to kick me out. So then he'd log in, and he'd kick me. Now, there were a few times when I did not see anyone there, and those are the times when I could log in and not be kicked out at all. But if I would log in and there'd be someone there, it would be Duran. He would then proceed to log out, log in as Zaphod, and kick me, and kick me, and kick me out. And he'd do it so fast that by the time I reloaded the game, see, I was locked on the guild ship. I've been there so long that whenever they tried to kick me out, I was put right back there, which actually turned out to be a really, really bad thing, because that meant that they could just keep kicking me, and I would just end up going right back there. I couldn't even get into the game far enough to actually leave the ship. So I couldn't leave. I was being kept there as like a prisoner, but in a sort of limbo. It's like I'm a prisoner. I can't leave it. Can't leave the. It's like, I guess they're trying to keep me in the guild, but to keep me out of the guild, they keep me as their prisoner. Oh, it gets messed up. Anyway, so yeah, prisoner of guild wars or whatever. Oh man. Oh, and I've got my new guild. I love it. They've declared war. Someone declared war on them, and so I'm gonna go kill all the people who declared war on them, and I'm going to enjoy every moment of it. Oh, sorry. I was telling a story. So anyway, yes, I was kicked out of the guild. And then because I would have left anyway eventually, but I wasn't ready for it then, as I said, because I was still on the guild ship. Anyway, so this morning I managed to log in, and who was there? I was recording this, fortunately. Who was there but Tarat? Now, knowing that he was going to log in as Zaphod, I left the ship. I finally had a chance to do it. And I left, and I went to my stronghold, and then because I was really, 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 really stupid, and I guess I really wanted to record being kicked out. I already recorded being kicked out. I just hadn't recorded being kicked out for live. I went back in. I kicked off. I went to my to the little speeder, my stronghold, the exit area point, and I clicked return to space, which I guess is what it was being called, space. Some reason. Clicked return to space, and I couldn't get there because I imagined I was being kicked out in the process of trying to get there. So basically, this troll slash high-ranking officer in the guild, the Emperor's Wrath was his title. So I guess I'm feeling the Emperor's Wrath. But I really want to report him, but the problem is if he actually does if I report him and anything's done about it, then I figure that the entire remaining force of the Systems Commonwealth are going to report me. And while I'm certain that I would end up winning there, I think. No, probably wouldn't. I probably would not win that with the people, because I'm not paying. They're paying they're paying subscriber fees, and I'm not. So I think it's safe to assume whose benefit of the doubt would be taken by the people resolving the issue. Yes. Plus, they'd accuse me of exploiting a glitch and being able to maintain presence on the ship, which I cannot entirely deny, although it was quite unintentional. Although did have chances to leave, and when I did finally take one chance to leave, I came right the heck back, and that was evil of me. So, yeah. Although the fact that I was able to get back does say that it was maybe not a glitch, eh? Then again, it may be a glitch that I was so attached to the ship as I was. Maybe a glitch that that the game totally forgot what position I was in before I was on the ship, and had me. And if it had remembered a place to put me besides the ship, it would have put me there, so put me back on the ship. So yeah, it's a glitch. Maybe a glitch that it forgot that. I don't know. Basically, all I know is that if I accuse them of harassing me, which is true in the utmost, and actually anything was actually done about it, pretty sure I'd be feeling it my way. And even if I won, I'd still lose because it'd be a lot of wasted time. And basically, I don't gain much by accusing them of harassment. I do lose quite a bit if my character is deleted or my account is deleted, which is a possibility, however unlikely. So let's just not go there, that's what I'm saying. Alright, so I'm just not gonna go there. Yeah, that's fun. So that's basically it. I thought originally that it was just whenever I was logging in, if I could log in quick enough, then it wouldn't be a problem. And then I came to the conclusion, no, in fact, I'm being kicked out as I log in, before I could even log in. So yeah, that is incredibly messed up. But that's how they're keeping me off the ship, is by keeping me from even logging in that character. And of course, because mail needs to be picked up before it expires, and I've got so much there. I've probably got, if you count it all together, more than $10 million credits worth of mail. Probably more than that. I've got anywhere from 10 to 50 million credits in mail, depending on how you calculate it. It's probably a lot less than 50 million. It's definitely not more than 50 million. It's probably 10 to 20 million, really. I'll say that. I'll call it 10 to 20 million credits. But it could be more than that. Right? Definitely could be more. Could be a lot more. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember what it all was I put in the mail, but I've got basically thousands of items in the mail which should be coming in, each one worth several thousand credits. No, that could be millions. That could easily be millions. No, that's true. I have thousands of items in the mail, and each one is worth thousands of credits, or I've gotten thousands of credits. So yes, it probably is safe to say that I've got 10 to 50 million credits, depending on how much, depending on a couple of variables. Anyway, it's really bad. Plus I've got 4 million escrow, and that's something. Anyway, so let's go and wrap this episode up. I've got packs, I've got mats coming in, yeah. I've got purple things, right? I'm in a lot of fear right now, because I can't ever log in because of some kind of glitch in trying to go back to this ship. You know, I was really lucky to be able to escape if there's some kind of glitch in getting back there, and I won't be able to get back there because I left and trying to get back won't work. You know, getting to log in again, that'll be bad. I'm a little bit scared of that. And that's the end of the episode. Hope you enjoyed it. The Serrano, as I said, no, it wasn't a Serrano, sorry, it was a Cayenne. It was pretty good. It had a nice, but it was dried, but it had still some liquid inside it. It was weird. It was dry inside, perfectly dry, but it was also moist. It had like a very moist, you know, like I don't know, like it was just the flesh itself was still moist, even though it was very dry. It was pretty good. It was sweet. It was still bitter because everything I've eaten from the garden this year has been bitter, and I don't know why, but whatever. And yeah, pretty much it. But I mentioned that, yeah, this episode's over. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.